Well, the Contentious scandal was back in the spotlight today with the whistleblower at the centre of the affair giving evidence to a Senate committee. The former medical officer for Contentious alleges he was sacked after exposing widespread company misconduct. But the Commonwealth Bank maintains he was fired for serious breaches of customer privacy. While those claims and counterclaims play out, more allegations of the mis-selling of insurance are surfacing. In many cases, victims only discover a problem when they go to make a claim. Particularly contentious is income protection insurance, where insurers have suffered heavy losses. Andrew Robertson has been investigating.
I do all the right things as an adult and I try and change my life around. And then I'm treated like this, so I feel hurt that people are treated in the 21st century like this.
8 years ago, restaurateur Jackie Millishash went to her local Commonwealth Bank branch to tell them her business had changed address. It wasn't until 2014 she found out the true cost of that visit.
I said, I'm sorry. I said, I haven't worked for nearly 2 months now. I'm now about to have serious operations. I said, and I've got income protection insurance. And they said, no, you're not covered.
Whilst at the bank in 2008, Jackie Millishash says she was persuaded by the branch financial planner to cancel her existing insurances, including a long-standing income protection policy with another company, and switch to insurance sold by him. Policies that included trauma insurance but not income protection.
So I said, but where's my income protection? He said, no, that's what we now call trauma protection.
Trauma only covers a limited amount of diagnosed events. So you may be off work for illness that isn't covered by trauma, so you wouldn't be entitled to any payment.
Income protection has been a big loser for insurance companies in recent years, and part of their response has been to raise premiums and take a tougher line on claims. Cases like that of Jackie Millishash also give the impression that insurers are doing all they can to avoid putting people into income protection.
In my experience, the process is looking for ways to decline claims, not as opposed to looking at it objectively.
Carl Mickles earns his living trying to force insurance companies to honour their obligations to customers. He says insurers are too focused on the bottom line without any regard for the well-being of people who are relying on their cover in a time of often desperate need.
Well, I find that quite regularly on claims that have been paid for 2 to 3 years. All of a sudden, out of the blue, the insured will receive a letter from the insured setting aside their cancelling the policy,
which then results in a costly legal battle to get their payments restored.
When you have the financial, the physical pain, and the never-ending delay in reaching a decision by the insurer, it's unbearable to them at times.
This is what's known as Jackie Millishash's statement of advice, which is a summary of the products she was sold by Commonwealth Bank in 2008. On one of the opening pages of the statement of advice, it says that after discussions with Jackie Millishash, our advice may not be appropriate to your particular financial situation. Despite those concerns, CBA still went ahead and sold Jackie Millishash insurance which didn't meet her needs, and the employee driving that process received a $4,000 commission. What Jackie Millishash did need was income protection.
I have to question whether the advice giver understood and knew their client, and were they operating in the best interests of their client.
In 2008, which was before the best interest test was introduced, financial planners are expected to know their client, know the products they sold, and have a reasonable basis for recommending them, something that appeared to be lacking with the advice given to Jackie Millishash.
Well, at best that's being incompetent. At worst it's being fraudulent and deceitful.
In my opinion, that financial advisor would be negligent, and if he was an employee of the bank, they would be vicariously liable for the conduct of that.
Commonwealth Bank disputes Jackie Millishash's version of events, and in a statement to the ABC, the bank says it remains committed to its advisors acting in the best interests of its clients, and where this has not happened, it will investigate.